in to the Christina's Diner Milkshakes Tiger Football Booster Club Coaches Show this morning as we're live from Christina's Diner Milkshakes in Gordonsville, Tennessee, right here at the four-way. If you want a great breakfast, lunch, dinner, great milkshake chicken sandwich right over here, and you can order this. I think it's the whole menu is available all day. By the way, I think that's a huge plus too. Great food. Coach Jackson's bragging on that chicken sandwich over there. It's a huge sandwich, but it's worth it. The breakfast here this morning, outstanding. We encourage anybody who wants to come out and join us to be a part of it, as we're here to talk Gordonsville High School football, Gordonsville High School athletics in general, and whatever happens at Gordonsville High School. We want to talk about that and talk about a lot of positive things. We got Coach Stephen Jackson with us this morning, two players with us, Turner Bucher and Rusty Smith. We're going to have Coach Bryant Goolsby. He's here today to talk about Gordonsville junior high football, and we'll have Coach Brian Leslie discussing the start of the season for Gordonsville High School volleyball as well. And Brad Sykes will bring Brad on later. Talk some booster club stuff that we're going to have going on, and just a lot of positive things going on. But the biggest positive thing this morning is talk about the Tigers going 2-0. As last night, the Gordonsville Tigers go to Watertown, Tennessee, Robinson Stadium, and defeat the Purple Tigers 14-0. An outstanding defensive effort last night. Took advantage of some good offensive opportunities. Coach Jackson, first of all, thank you for being with us again. Second of all, congratulations on a big win at Watertown. This is not an easy place to go get a win.
No, appreciate being here. Excited after a win is always, on Saturday mornings makes it a lot better. But it's like we talked to our kids about, the rivalry between us and Watertown. You just look back at it. Every once in a while you have a year that, is a blowout. But most of the time, since I've been back, it's come down to the fourth quarter being maybe a two-score win, but it was a one-score game every game, going into the fourth quarter, and it wasn't no different last night. Good rival, good, a lot of kids know each other, so, the game don't really mean anything, all it means is to, figure out what you're good at, what you're not good at, try to build on, the habits that you make throughout the game, but great to come out with a win, another opportunity to get on the field, so. Excited about last night.
Coach, I've heard you say many times, you get your biggest, you learned so much between week 1 and week 2. What's the biggest thing you came out of last night from week 1 to week 2? What's the biggest thing you learned about this football game?
Well, defensively, it's not giving up an explosive play. The kids that they got at Watertown, they've got some guys that, if you don't fit it right or you don't make sure you stay deep or practice or receiver, they can take it to the house from anywhere. And that's what they've done always. First game of the year they had, multiple 40-yard to 50-yard touchdown, runs or receptions, and same thing with the scrimmages. So I thought a big thing that we learned was if we play, great defense and we make them snap the ball again, we end up making a play and getting off the field. But I thought that was a big thing defensively last night.
Me and talked about this many times. You guys, I thought, won the line of scrimmage last night on both sides, but especially on the defensive side of the ball. They just, between the tackles, we did not give up much at all last night. I felt like we were pretty solid there. And even on the edges, we were stringing plays out. I thought the secondary came up and the linebackers played extremely well, like you all call it, fitting in, filling those gaps. I felt like it was a great 11-man team defense last night.
Oh, definitely. And then, watching our game from last year, a lot of times they would gash us in between A-gap, B-gap. We was doing the similar stuff that we did last night, but we just wouldn't protect A-gap, B-gap. We would get out of gap or, whatever it was. But last night we did a better job of making sure that we control the inside gaps. And if you can do that, you can make the ball bounce. I feel like our linebackers and our safety do a great job of fitting and making tackles.
And then the pressure on the quarterback, when we put them in a position where they had to throw the football, many times it was off balance, off the back foot. The pressure was coming, and it, if you're a quarterback sitting back there, you don't see it, and all of a sudden you see two coming from the edge. You see this guy coming from this gap right here. the angles you guys take on those blitzes, it's fun to watch pressure.
Oh, definitely. Coach Shaw, he did a great job.
Yes, he did.
Dialing up some blitzes last night on some big, pass situations for them. And then we did a better job of getting pressure with a 3-man or getting pressure with a 4-man. That the week before we didn't get any pressure. Recognizing this pass and instead of rushing down the middle of somebody, making them pass rush move, getting around. So it's a great job by our kids learning from week 1 to week 2. Pass rush and stuff. So it was a great job by our guys.
In the offensive side of football last night, Coach, we looked at the time of possession. And last night it was right around, we had it for a little over 33 minutes. They had it over for a little over around the 15 minute, 14, 15 minute mark. That's 2-1 time of possession. Listen, if you do that in ball games, you're going to give yourself a good shot to win. And that was controlled football. These two guys we're going to be talking to in a few minutes played a huge role in that. Trevor Bucher and Rusty Smith. I thought from the entire offensive front, offensive backfield, quarterback, receivers did a very good job last night.
Yeah, and that 15 minutes that they had, their first drive of the ball game went for 6 minutes.
Right.
So you take that one if we could have got off the field. But I thought our, offense did a great job of, controlling the line of scrimmage. Getting us in situations to where we can get first downs.
Right.
And even in that, we overcome some adversity of, we get a false starter, we get a holding call, and, especially the first series after halftime, and then the last scoring drive.
92-yard drive.
92-yard drive. And we had some penalties that drive. We was able to get, both drives get some explosive plays that, are not 7-8 yards, they're chunk plays that are 20, 25 yards. So I thought, to overcome that adversity in a drive when you get, a penalty was huge last night. Because it's hard to drive the length of the field against a really good defense like Watertown. But I thought that was just, our kids, buckling down and, even when some adversity hits, if they get a false start, it ain't finger pointing. It's about, coming together and letting people work together on the field again.
You're right. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're good.
Great execution. Great execution last night. Quarterback Bruce Bryant, I thought week 1 and week 2, solid improvement right there. Again, he's a junior at the same time. This is his first year to get significant playing time quarterback. It is different, okay? But I thought week 1 to week 2, I think his command of the game last night, being able just to run the offense last night was so much it was good week 1, but I think it was even better week 2.
Oh yeah, and week 1 he didn't get a lot of pressure on him. I mean there was some pressure, but last night right before half, I mean he goes 3 pass plays and 2 of them he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
I mean he's getting a lot of pressure on him. So to have the self-composure in there of understanding where he had a big run later on. The pass to Wayland was a great pass.
Yes.
Reading the corner and he fit down. So he did a great job. Only going to get better too.
Exactly.
That's the thing about him. He's going to learn in practice and get better in practice with small details.
I won't get to these two here in a few minutes when I bring them on. And I've told these guys several times last night, several times this morning, they played a good job. We're going to talk about that here in a few minutes with you guys. I want to talk about special teams right quick too. First of all, your punter right here, Turner Booker, he flipped the field one time. Now, your punt deep in your spot, he got a beautiful punt away. And sometimes, even in another punt, it may not have been that really high, but it was an effective kick, Coach. And if you can get the result that you want out of it, I thought that was good. Caleb White again, 2 for 2 on extra points, kickoffs. It was different from last week because you guys were probably trying to keep it away from their big players, but he was doing what you were telling him to do. 2 good extra points, snaps good, holds good. Special teams worked well last night. Kickoff coverage last night. That was it.
Yeah. Oh, I think special teams did a great job. you know, when they put number one back to catch a punt or catch a kickoff, and you know, 2 of the 3 times, I think we punted 3 times maybe. 2 of the 3 times he wasn't able to catch it, which is huge. Being able to flip the field position. 'Cause he's a guy. The one time he did touch it, I mean, it took, you know, 5 or 6 guys getting around him to be able to bring him down. Because he's a really good football player. That's you know, hard to tackle, but yeah, special teams did a great job. Anytime you go 2 for 2 on extra points, we call it 100% proof. You know, because we want to be 100%. You know, that's the difference in the ballgame. If you look at last week, you know, extra point, you know, a couple situations there that they don't get, you know, good special teams play, and we win the ballgame. So special teams is always going to be something that's important to us, and making sure that we, you know, do a good job on it to give our chance on that third part of the game.
And then they had a very good point last night during the broadcast. A couple times, Waylon Kennedy, instead of letting the ball go, he gets it and gets what he can. Instead of letting
we're starting at 15 possibly.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a something. Try to bring pressure, or we was playing safe a couple times last night. It's a 4th and 5 situation, so we want to play safe. But being able to catch the ball where the ball's kicked saves us 20 yards and field position a lot of times.
Coach, I know week 2 is over now, 2-0, which is where you want to be. No victories here. And we go back home, Trinity Ford Field Friday night, and we face another opponent, Coach, that is, I don't know that there's another 2A team in the state that's got our first 4-game schedule, but a really good and athletic, faithful team coming in. We know what they pose, the threats they pose athletically. They're big, they're fast, they're strong. Coach, it's another good challenge in week 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge challenge. Those guys are really athletic, coached really well. You know, got guys that every guy pretty much that touches the ball for them will be able to take it to the house from anywhere. And defensively, you know, playing against guys that are athletic and move makes it hard. You know, to make sure that you play assignment football. So it's going to be a huge challenge. We're excited about it. You know, just to get to play another game. I mean, golly, it's already 2 weeks over. It's a 5th of the way done this year already, and it's only going to go faster.
All right, Coach Jackson, thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time. I know that you would love to stay on here for another 30-minute Q&A session, but we know you've got breakfast waiting on you. We're going to let you go eat, and we're going to talk to these 2 young men right here, Rusty Smith and Trevor Bucher. Come on in and have a seat wherever you would like. Listen, this may be the hardest working man around Brad Sykes. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think Brad Sykes is the hardest working man here?
I think he is. Now, Coach Leslie's kind of had a look about him. I don't know if he agrees with that or not. Listen, we got two players from last night that played a significant role in that win at Watertown. Turner Booker, running back, linebacker, punter, and I will say that I mentioned because that factored into everything that happened last night. You did a great job with it. And then Rusty Smith last night, his first start in the offensive line, first career start, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you got that in last night, had some injuries, but again, it takes that play up front, that offensive line play to get the entire offense really going. First of all, Turner, congratulations, huge win last night, 14-0. I want to talk to you from a linebacker perspective here right quickly. Now, we've talked about the running back spot a lot, but you guys, they were a team that posed a big challenge to you physically, athletically. But you guys, again, you pitched a shutout last night. I think 2 straight weeks, really outstanding defense. how's it feel to be able to go out against a really good athletic team like that and pitch a shutout?
It feels great. I mean, we watched film all week. They're playmakers. I mean, they make explosive plays. We win that week. We know we had to fit it right. We had to fit it fast and not give them the opportunity to make that play.
Right.
It felt great to shut out.
And of course, that's not easy to do. But
No.
we talked with Coach Jackson about this a while ago. You guys did a really good job, I think, of really hemming that inside up. You just didn't give up a lot of yards inside, even when they went stretched outside. You guys were able to, again, run with the play, contain, and have that all night. Talk about the process in preparation this week. How was it to prepare for Watertown to get to where you was able to do what you did last night?
We watched a lot of film, and there was a lot of power and gap, and we knew that they were going to run that all night. And I mean, it just came down to getting our reads right, fitting it right, fast, and not allowing any explosive plays on that.
Right. I'm going to come back to you about the running back spot. I'm going to talk to you big offensive lineman right quick. Rusty, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks,
Big win last night, 2-0 in the season. How does it feel? First start, let me ask you this. First career start, you're going out, and I didn't ask Coach Jackson this question. What was it like to run out in front of that crowd last night? That place was packed last night, and when I say packed, when you look at the Gordonsville side, it was packed. What was it like to run out knowing you was fixing to start and see that big crowd in front of you?
Felt good. It made you feel more energized.
Right.
You're fixing to put on a show for a crowd that means so much to you.
Right. And I know we could tell it meant a lot to everybody last night. Rusty, talk about Watertown, what they did defensively to you guys last night. I know they played very physical, but I thought you guys won the line of scrimmage overall last night. What was it that you guys did last night that helped you get that win last night?
The double teams, I think, getting hip to hip, like we worked in practice and we've watched on film all week how they're gonna fit it on the D line, where they're gonna go, and how physical they are. I mean, obviously they're physical. Just getting hips in with the double teams was the biggest factor, and going to the second level to the linebackers.
Right. And they had a big old nose guard in there last night. Middle guard 78, I think, was his number. I know you got to meet him a lot last night.
Yes, sir.
You were talking about that a while ago. That was a challenge last night, but you met that challenge last
Sir.
night. How fun was it to have that type of challenge against a great defensive lineman like that?
Felt good. Like you said, it's a challenge. I mean, you gotta push yourself every play just to get better each play and fix what you've done wrong the play before. I mean, it's never give up each play. Just keep driving.
Turner, what about that crowd last night?
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. That atmosphere was energetic.
It was packed. We were sitting there doing the broadcast, and we were down on the far right side of the bleachers, and we just kept looking around, and I mean, this place is full. And we still see people walking up. The sidelines were full last night. That's got to be fun. We talk about what it's like to play here at Turning Ford Field in front of a packed crowd. That was a packed stadium last night. That had to be fun to play in.
It was great.
Let's talk about the run game a little bit last night. You guys relied on it heavily, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I like watching good old-fashioned, hard-nosed football. What was it like last night with their defensive front? We talked about big 78, their linebackers, really physical. Secondary comes up well. But talk about the challenge last night you guys had in running the football.
I mean, our O-line did a great job, got to the second level. A bunch of times we got us one-on-one with the safety, and it's up to us from there. But, I mean, O-line did a great job. I feel like double teams, like you said, getting to that linebacker and giving us a great place to run.
In the second half last night, you guys, had faced some adversity. You had a couple of players that were unable to go in the second half from the backfield. So basically, it was you and Caden Mason.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't leave out Caden Mason in this either, because I thought you guys were a great tandem last night running the football. I told him last night at the ball game, that was a great job running the football. Y'all ran hard last night. Talk about that second half and kind of that extra level you guys had to dig down deep and get.
I mean, I talked to Caden in the huddle. I told him that, it's just 3 or 4 yards to play, hard nose running, just dip down and truck. I mean, it was great, honestly. Just a great job with the offensive line again, just opening it up for us.
Of course, you get down there, right there at the goal line, and officials were taking timeouts, and we didn't know what we thought they were going to discuss if they were going to come here and eat breakfast this morning. But it seemed like it took that long. But don't seem here, by the way. But you go in the end zone to go up 2 scores, and we say this: when you go up 2 scores, especially late in the fourth quarter, that's a big part. How did it feel after getting that touchdown going up 2 scores?
I think it gave us, more confidence. Obviously, we didn't have the game won yet, but it
Right.
gave us that extra step, that little wiggle room, I guess you could say.
Right. Rusty, again, what a fabulous effort last night. I know, some injuries on the offensive line put you in that spot last night. Talk about how does it feel now to get that win and be able to now to go on to week 3 knowing you're 2-0. How much does that help your confidence?
I mean, it's definitely a big confidence booster. I mean, again, it's week 3. It's just another week. Week 2's already passed. Just got to go on for the next one and
Right.
work harder like you did last week. Just work hard. Just got to go. I mean, it's week 3.
Right.
It's here. Just drive yourself every week just to get better. I mean, pay attention at practice, have a good week of practice, and then go out on Friday night and just prove it.
Fayetteville's coming to town. You'll be back home at Turning Ford Field. I know it's always, we talked about that atmosphere last night. It doesn't get any better than Friday nights in Gordon, Tennessee. I can promise you that. So what's it going to take Friday night to get this thing over Fayetteville?
Leadership. I mean, each week, I feel like our senior leadership is just getting better each week. I mean, it's not there where it needs to be, but like I said, it's improving. I mean, Coach Jackson always tells us a player-led team is better than
Right.
a coach-led team.
Right.
I feel like last night was, first half was a coach-led team, and then at halftime, we had a lot of diversity. I feel like second half we had a player-led team, second half, and that's what we need next Friday night.
Right. I'm going to say, if I was grading your interview this morning, I'd put that red pen, I'd put 100 on that. You've done a great job. But Coach Jackson, it's clear these guys are listening to what you guys are saying. And even Coach Goolsby, they're listening to what Coach Goolsby says too. But what's it going to take Friday night to get this? First of all, you go back home, Turning Ford Field. What's it going to take this Friday night to get that win?
Being physical, knowing our assignments, being where we need to be when we need to be there, and just running the ball like we always do.
That's right. Well, this week, second week in a row, we'll be giving out the Mid-State Lawn Care and Landscaping. I got it right. Matthew Thompson, I apologize for botching that over the years. Matthew Thompson sponsors this award, his company, Mid-State Lawn Care Landscaping, and we appreciate him sponsoring the Beast of the Week. And this morning, the Beast of the Week shirt and award goes to Turner Bucher. As Turner Bucher played like a beast last night. And this is your shirt. And first of all, congratulations, Beast of the Week, Mid-State Landscaping Lawn Care. Did I botch it again? Yeah. Okay. That's what age does to you. You listen, that's what I said. There's no telling. Listen, there's no telling what Eddie Dale would have said right there. Okay, we're just so. But again, congratulations, big win. Hey, but congratulations, big win last night.
Yes,
Let's go get them in week 3.
Yes, sir.
Let's go show Fayetteville what Turning Ford Field means on Friday night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good job tonight. Good breakfast this morning. Everything good?
Amazing.
Amazing. All right.
Very good.
Thank y'all. Appreciate
you.
it this morning. Thank y'all for joining. All right, and we'll bring in. See, let's do Trevor Bucher and Coach Bryant Goolsby. We're going to talk some junior high football for just a moment. See, I tell people all the time we're going to have special guests. I never put down who because I don't know who's coming. Now, I expect Coach Leslie to be here many times, and he's got that open invitation. I do love the surprises. So let's talk some junior high football now as our junior high football program, and this is the little brother of Turner Bucher. I'll put that in quotes, by the way. I didn't mean that bad to you, by the way. I don't do that. We got Bryant Goolsby. I know Coach Shaw couldn't be with us this morning. He's with junior pro football.
Yes, sir.
Not coaching. His boys are playing.
Right.
But you guys are 2-0 right now.
Yes, sir.
2 big wins. You beat a good Overton County team, 30-0. You beat Carthage. You shut them out, I think, 52-0. So you 2 shutouts. You had an off week. And now a big week coming this week with Macon County coming to Turning Ford Field on Thursday night. Talk to us, Coach, a little bit about how this season has went junior high football-wise.
Yeah, of course. So junior high football has been going great. Starting from June, July, bringing those guys in, just seeing them grow and develop, kind of into the team they're becoming has been kind of a special thing to see.
Right.
But the season started, you've kind of seen the leaders kind of take that role and try to be more vocal, which is like Coach Jackson, Coach Shaw always says, the players, if they're leading it,
Right.
makes it a lot easier and more of a dynamic that makes it for a successful program. So seeing that this year has been great. Having Macon County come in this week, great program, great football team. They got a really good quarterback. They've got good players on there, so it'll be a good game to see. And of course, Turning Ford Field's going to be packed.
Absolutely.
That crowd's going to be awesome. It's going to be rocking in there, so it'll be great to see.
Right. Now, we've got one of your, we call them the bookends, one of the bookends here today.
Yeah.
Trevor Bucher, the other one being Michael Maggart. But Trevor, first of all, thank you for being on this morning. You ate that big old chicken sandwich. Was it good? So Coach Jackson's not lying about that. He says that's one of his favorite things to eat here. Well, talk to us a little bit, Trevor, about how the junior high program. You're an 8th grader. Talk to us about how the season is going so far, and what are some of the goals that you have this year for this group?
Well, it's gotten a lot better because we played with the same team since 3rd grade. And the 8th graders last year, we didn't really have as much experience with them. And just keep on going, having good defense and good offense.
Right.
And making the little things right, like Coach Goolsby and Coach Shaw always says.
Right. And of course, I know that defensively, it's fun to watch you guys because you got you and Magger on these ends. And if I was a junior high quarterback and I'm coming up line of scrimmage, first thing I'm doing is, wow. Okay, because I'm seeing you guys sitting there. But how fun is it to play with your teammates like a Michael Magger and some of the others? You got the Plumley boys who swap in and out on that defensive line. Several others. You got great linebackers who are there with you, great secondaries, Aiden Payne, all these other guys. Talk to us about your teammates and what they mean to you.
It's really fun playing with Michael because it's like he's always chasing the ball down, even if it's on the backfield.
Right.
You can see him running down the sideline chasing the wide receiver, running back. And the 2 linebackers, they always fit in the gaps. They're not like scared to run into it. And we got really good cornerbacks and whatever they call it. I don't know the names.
So you just worry about the D-line. That's all you're caring about. That's good. They're focused, Coach.
They are.
They're focused. Now, first of all, I want to talk about just about the coaching staff right quick.
Yeah.
You're on the staff. Coach Adam Shaw is the junior high head coach. Talk to us about the rest of the staff.
Yeah, of course. So Coach Shaw is the head coach. Him, Coach D, Blake Dillingham. He does a lot of the wide receivers and safeties during practice and during the games and stuff. He makes sure they're rotating and staying safe and staying like healthy and everything. So you got Coach Peoples. He does the line, offensive line, defensive line. It's been great to work with him.
Yep.
Then you also have Jay Foster. He's come back to help us. He's been great to have eyes in the sky, especially offensively, seeing how things work defensively. It's been great to have him there. And Welsh.
Daniel Welch.
He does a great job doing that with the camera and everything. So it's been great to have them around. They're great to have eyes in the sky.
And then also you got Coach Jackson. He'll throw the headset on every
Yeah,
night.
so Coach Jackson, he'll go up there and he'll give me some insights. I love it.
Eddie Dale is wanting to get on those headsets one night. Just listen. Just listen.
You'll do a junior high game or a high school game?
We'll see.
Okay.
Actually, he would like to be able to talk a couple times on those headsets. But, well, guys, I think this season has started out well.
Absolutely.
I know that you're undefeated, but it's again, Coach. I was talking to Coach Shaw yesterday. You're getting ready to hit a big stretch of the season.
We are
coming up.
We are. So we got a big stretch coming up, and we come to this new conference, and there's a lot of schools that we've not really played. It's my 3rd year here. We've not really played them much, but they're great programs, great schools. So really look forward to playing them and seeing how that works out for us.
Right. Trevor, what some of the things you feel like you guys can accomplish this year?
Just stopping the run game and executing on offense. Like from the start of the season to now, it's like offense is like so much more communicative, and defense, like defense is so much more communicative, like reloading, all that stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, how do you think you did this morning?
Not good.
Not good. You done great. You done great. But you also had a good example right here. That's right. You had a great example.
You did great, man. You did great.
No, you did. Listen, you did. I appreciate you being here this morning. You've added to it. You need to bring more players junior high wise.
We'll see what we can do from here on out.
All
Yeah,
right.
that was
And we
awesome.
got to get Coach Shaw here.
Well, he's kind of switched to that dad mode. His
And I
son's
get
playing,
that.
so
I get that. But now
I'm glad he can go do that.
he carries a lot of responsibility with him too. So we gotta get him here.
Oh, you're right.
So
I like it.
I mean, he is over the academic one.
Well, yeah, he's got a lot of responsibility with the academic wing.
That's true.
I mean, Coach Peoples and I are in the basement. We're holding it down there. You got a good foundation.
I agree.
Have a good
I agree.
academic wing. So
Good point on that. I like that.
I want to throw that out there.
I like that.
So, but yeah,
That-
I've been holding that one.
yeah, I'm glad you did.
I've been holding that one.
Great place to debut it on the Christina Snyder
Absolutely.
Tiger Football Booster Club Coaches Show. All right, well, listen, good luck this coming Thursday night against a really good Macon County team. We want everybody who can to get out to 24th Field Thursday night and watch this junior high team. This special group, guys. This special group. Come out and watch them. Come out and support them. All right,
Sir.
Coach Goolsby, Trevor Booker, thank you for joining us this morning. All right.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
And now I want to bring on Coach Brian Leslie. Now, you've got a hard act to follow.
You right?
But, Coach, you probably already also helped set the standard around here too. So, I don't know about that. I know I haven't. So, well, all right, we got Coach Brian Leslie with us, head coach of Gordonsville High School volleyball. Coach Leslie, I first of all, thank you for being here this morning. I tell you all the time, you've always got an open invitation to come talk to us about your volleyball program. I know there's been a ton of success over the years, coming off a very successful season. You guys have started back this year. A little bit of a different look for you because you did lose several to graduation. At the same time, you've got a great group of kids, great group of ladies on your team. Talk to us about how this season started.
So again, just thank you for the open invitation. I just like the platform to brag on the girls a little
Absolutely.
bit, talk about the volleyball team. Yeah, we're 2 weeks into this thing. The girls we're still figuring things out. We're playing hard and we're practicing hard and we're getting better each and every day. Record wise, we're 2-3 right now, but that's not indicative of what we're doing
Right.
in practice, outside of practice, extra time, things like that. And we're starting to see a little turn and kind of went through a tough road this past week with Trousdale and East Robb and got Upperman first of next week.
Ooh.
And
They're pretty good.
hadn't had any home cooking
Yeah.
yet, so we're hoping that after that Upperman on Monday we can get home. So we'd love to see everybody out Tuesday night for our first home game. Got Joe Burns coming to town, and then on Thursday we're going to get back to our in-school game with Carthage. So
That's a fun
looking
day.
forward to that. The girls are looking forward to that, and like I said, we're kind of we're figuring things out. We like you said, we did lose a lot of girls, and even since then. We've dealt with some injuries and some surgeries and loss of players that have really kind of punched us in the
Right.
gut. So we're figuring things out, moving some pieces around, and trying to find out, exactly where we need to be, and it's getting there. It's
And
getting
Coach, it's a process. It's a process. You've got to go through it. At the same time, you're not ready to peak yet. Peak time comes around tournament time, and this is a tournament sport. If you can get hot at that right moment and be playing at your best and playing a level that your expectations are, tournament time, things can even change significantly.
Absolutely, and I believe that that's one of the hard things, for a coach it is, but you're trying to, see the big picture. But for those kids sometimes,
Right.
whenever they're used to that success and they're not finding it, it can be tough mentally. But if you come watch us play, you're going to see that physically and what we're doing, that's it's
Right.
not in the forefront, and you're going to get everything that the girls have. And,
Exactly.
leadership, it's there. The senior girls that we've got, they're doing a great job of trying to keep everybody up and lead by example. And
Talk to us about your seniors right quick.
yeah, we got so Callie Dillard was one of those big losses for us. We're hoping that she had a little surgery and missing volleyball season. But hoping she's going to be back for for softball to be back out there doing her thing. But the ones out there repping right now, we got Delaney Watkins and Cheyenne Bradshaw. And then Maddie Kemp, who it's her first year playing with us. She had played over at Carthage a few years ago, and then did soccer last year. So those three girls they do a good job vocally of keeping everybody up, and that's kind of our leadership, but just a good healthy mix.
Right.
You know, that we've also got kids, freshmen. Laney Foster and Isabella Fry that's out there, playing and doing their thing as well, and got a whole lot in between.
So you get a good core group that you've got, and what you've done. And this is how many years now is this for you?
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
This year number 27.
So and again, it evolves every year, the different things. But I'll say this: 27 years, this has been a successful program. There is no doubt about that.
I appreciate it, and yes, sir. We went through the lumps early on, just like anybody would, and the last several years we've really made a turn and been a lot more successful, and I truly believe that this season, as it carries on, we're going to find that
Right.
and turn this thing around, and not that it's awful right now or anything. We're in it and we're
Right.
finding the pieces and all, but yeah, just hold on.
Right.
Hold on
It's
and
coming.
come support us
Yeah.
and see us out there, and it's going to happen.
We want everybody who can to be at Gordonsville High School Gymnasium on Tuesday. Big region game against Joe Burns. We want a packed gymnasium that night. And also Thursday, Carthage game. Come on out to that one too. It's during the school day.
During the school day, but still people, they'll come
Right.
through the gym lobby and just like always, and there'll be a section over there for the adults, but starts at 1:30, and that particular one, the varsity will start at 1:30. Most of our games listed, they're 5 o'clock, but that'll be a JV, and then 20 minutes after the JV, then the varsity will start. But yeah, 1:30 varsity, Carthage coming to town.
Come out and support Coach Leslie, Coach Watson. Got to mention Coach Watson.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't do this without her. She does a great job.
Couldn't do it without her.
And these young ladies on this team, listen, this is a great program. Everybody's seeing what they did last year. State runner-up, state tournament MTSU. That's still the goal every year for this program. And this is going to be the goal, and I see that coming again, folks. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's coming again. So, Coach Leslie, first of all, good luck the rest of this season.
Appreciate it.
And again, you come in any point in
I'll bring-
time.
I'll bring
We'll
some-
bring players
I'll
with
bring
you.
some girls back next
And
time.
we'll take anybody.
All right.
Okay.
We let
You
Goolsby
can-
on there today.
yeah, we think Coach Goolsby on today. So we
never know.
we
Anybody.
Coach Leslie, thank you very
Appreciate it,
much.
man.
We appreciate it. All right, Brad, I want to bring you on just for a couple of moments. We're going to talk Tiger Football Booster Club for a few moments. Eddie Dale's busy with another interest that he has, and
He loves the campground.
He loves the campground. He does, and that's kind of something it's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, we actually, Clemens asked us on the way home when the campground closed, and he
Yep.
said the weekend of Halloween, he said, you know what we're going to do next day, Scott? Start putting up Christmas lights.
That's true.
So-
So just a little over 2 months from now, we're going to start putting up for Lights of Long Branch, and it's not too early to start talking about that because that's a big fundraiser for us, and we need people to climb trees and start putting up Christmas lights here in a couple of months, and
When you get somebody like Rusty, you don't have to climb a tree. You just grab it and bends it down.
That's
and
true.
You put the lights on it.
well, the first year we did it, we sent Coach Clemens and Coach Jackson up in trees, and I don't think that went as well as what we thought.
I think
That's not going to happen again.
Clemens ain't getting any more trees.
No. But a lot of good things going on Booster Club right now. We do have a big meeting coming up a week from Tuesday, I think,
8th.
September the 8th.
Yeah, we love to see a big crowd there.
Yes.
We got some stuff coming up we need to talk about. Trailer will be open pregame on Friday. You know, if you want something after the game, you don't want to haul it around or something, we'll put it up for you and we'll open it up when the
Right.
game's over.
Right.
Me and Coach Goolsby are wearing new hats today. Those come in. We got some more of those.
These are the visors we got right here.
Yeah,
so.
and we've talked to championship too. Like if there's a shirt that you see that's not your size, we can take your name. She said she can put some up if we can get a little order going
Right.
or something like that. So I think we're going to do some a sweatshirt order here in the next couple of weeks and kind of get them out. Blankets maybe are coming. So just a lot to do. But last night, I want to piggyback on the crowd thing. We had an amazing crowd there last night.
Huge.
It's hard to feel it when they're that far away, but you could turn around and see them. You know what I mean? And it was amazing to see that big of a crowd at Warrensville last night.
Right.
So, you know, we were well represented, and we appreciate it. And we're going to need that, you know, this week. It's
Right.
a good football team coming to town. I think Coach Jackson knows that. So we're going to need the crowd rocking and roaring. We've worked on the scoreboard. We've done some reformatting, and I think
Spent a lot of time on that this week.
yeah, and you know, Jason's really took that thing and run with it. And he's working Welch to death, and Welch is doing a good job on his end. And I think they had a meeting up there Wednesday again, you know, to try to fix some problems that we had. And I think we're starting to get it all cleared up. So I think here in a week or two, it's going to be really rocking in there.
And yeah, I agree. Again, we appreciate all the sponsors, all those who have give to support that new board that we have, and it looks great. And we're trying to do some different things with it too.
Yeah, you know, we got another. We'll have Thursday. We can play with a little bit more during the junior high game. You know, we didn't really show a whole lot that first night of junior high, but it'll be the whole production on Thursday night. So come on out and see it if you hadn't seen it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. But Bucher Club wise, that meeting next Tuesday is pretty important. We want to see a bunch of people there. We need some help, and we got some stuff coming. So if you can be there at all, please be there. And we'll talk about that again on next week. So.
Yeah, we will. So, Brad, thank you for being here this morning. We appreciate all that you do, and we appreciate all that everybody else here does as well. We appreciate our coaches, our all those who work inside the school system, our players, our student athletes, the parents of these student athletes for all they do. Listen, this is Eddie Dale mentioned this last night. This is a family, and that's what we're always going to be. Again, we appreciate all those who have watched this morning. We appreciate Christina's Diner for allowing us to be here this morning. Great food. Come out and join us every Saturday morning. We've got a pretty good. We got several people in here this morning. Several people when I got here this morning, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, and a lot of people in here eating breakfast. It's a great place to eat. We appreciate all the great service as well. For our guests this morning, Coach Stephen Jackson, Turner Booker, Rusty Smith, Trevor Booker, Coach Bryant Goolsby, Coach Brian Leslie, Brad Sykes. This is Pat Warren. You've been